Michelle, please stop. I'm working right now, so no matter how much you ring the doorbell, I can't open the door. Are you still telling those lies? I know perfectly well that you're an unemployed shut-in. I thought I'd be nice and spend time with such a lazy person, so I came all the way here, but you won't let me in? What's that about? Don't you understand basic manners? Michelle, I'm literally in the middle of a client presentation right now. Can you stop bothering me? Client presentation? Stop making things up. Who would hire someone like you? I told you I work from home, right? I have work to do, and you came suddenly without any prior contact and kept ringing the doorbell. That's what lacks manners. What did you say? How did you even get past the security door downstairs? I happened to arrive at the same time as a delivery person in the lobby, so I slipped in when they entered. That was so easy. That's called trespassing, Michelle. This is why apartments with weak security are— Oh, please, don't be so dramatic. Hurry up and open the door. I came all the way here, so the least you could do is offer me some tea, don't you think? I have 3 more hours of meeting scheduled today. I don't have time for this. Please stop banging on the door. You're disturbing the neighbors. Neighbors? In the middle of the day? I'm sure they're all at work. Being home in the middle of the day like this, only an unemployed person like you would do that. Many people work by remote these days, Michelle, and for your information, I'm not unemployed. I have a proper job. I have meetings after this, and it's troublesome when you keep ringing the doorbell and banging on the door. Then hurry up and let me in. I drove 45 minutes to get here. The least you could do was show some appreciation. I didn't ask you to come. You could have at least called first. Can you see what I'm writing? I have a work meeting. A meeting? I bet it's just chatting with other unemployed people you met online, right? Like some kind of support group for failures. That's not true. Why would you even think that? I have a proper job and earn money properly to support my own lifestyle. Support your lifestyle? With what money? You say that, but you're relying on Kevin or your parents, aren't you? Huh? I'm not relying on anyone. I'm saying I support my own life and I live on my own. Kevin is a company president and your father is a former president. Since your father gave Kevin the company, you must be getting money from your father, right? What do you mean? Don't play dumb with me, Sarah. Kevin got the company from your father and you got a lot of money from your father, right? So there wouldn't be any disparity between siblings. Wait, who told you that? I heard it from Kevin. He told me all about how your family handles money. That's wrong. I'm not getting any money from my parents. I earn enough to live on by myself. An unemployed person can't earn money. You shouldn't tell lies that are so easily exposed. You're not very smart. Kevin already explained everything to me, so stop pretending. Anyway, since it's already exposed that you're unemployed, lazy, and poor, hurry up and open this door. Even if I were unemployed, which I'm not, that doesn't give you the right to force your way into my home. But as you say, I'm poor, so I don't have anything prepared to entertain guests. Please, just leave. Always have an answer for everything. You won't be loved acting like that. That's probably why you don't have a single boyfriend, because you're not cute like that. I'm trying to help you here, and this is how you respond? I'll teach you how to catch a man, so open the door. First is cooking. You need to capture their stomach, so try making some food. Michelle, I don't need dating advice from you, and you actually want me to cook right now? I haven't had lunch yet, so it's perfect timing. I was so excited to visit you that I skipped lunch. Well, I already finished my lunch, so don't worry about me. I'm telling you to cook for me. That's what good hostesses do. They take care of their guests. You're not a guest if you forced your way here uninvited. The meeting is really about to start, so I'm going to turn off notifications. I'm turning off the intercom too. If you keep banging on the door, someone might call the police. Please leave before that happens. Police? Are you threatening me now? Is that how you think you should treat your sister-in-law? I'm the person who married your brother. I'm family, Sarah. Family! Hey, Sarah! I know you can hear me. I'm going to tell Kevin and your parents about this attitude. No one will help you anymore. You better be prepared. This isn't over.
Sarah, I heard you turned Michelle away at the door when she went to see you this afternoon?
Kevin, you know I work from home, right?
So what? Michelle was just trying to be nice to you, don't you understand?
Nice? She was banging on my door for over an hour. Please explain that to Michelle properly.
Explain what?
That I work properly and earn my own living expenses. Kevin, you've been telling her I'm getting money from people, haven't you?
Did I say that? I don't remember. Look, does it really matter what I told her?
Of course it matters. She thinks I'm some kind of freeloader. She doesn't know anything about the truth. You told her that when Dad transferred the company to you, he gave me a lot of money so there wouldn't be any disparity between siblings, right?
Oh, I might have said something like that, but you did get money, didn't you?
Huh? Do you understand the current situation? You know that was for...
But you did receive money, so I mean, technically that's true, right?
No, I keep telling you that's different.
It's a fact that you received money, right? Money is money, Sarah. Don't overthink it.
I can't believe this. I'm just speechless. That was just getting back money I had lent. I didn't receive it as a gift.
That doesn't matter right now.
It does matter. If you don't clear up Michelle's misunderstanding, I'll keep being ridiculed as an unemployed poor person.
Michelle is just worried about you. She came all the way to your place because she cares, but you were rude to her.
Worried? She called me unemployed and lazy. She was the one who was rude.
Everything she says, and even going to your house, it's all because she's worried about you. Michelle is an only child, so she thinks of you as a real sister. You might think it's meddling, but she's trying to be involved with you.
Kevin, she literally told me I was a failure and demanded I cook for her. She doesn't understand my work from home situation. She comes without contacting me, and honestly, it's troublesome.
Because you can't appreciate people's kindness, you're still single. Michelle found a husband. Maybe you should listen to her advice. You should be grateful for people's kindness and get yourself a boyfriend.
Are you serious right now? This isn't about dating. This conversation is perfectly misaligned and I'm getting tired.
Look, Sarah, you're being too sensitive about everything. Anyway, it's Dad's birthday soon, right? We're having a birthday party at the family house, so you absolutely have to come. We have a big announcement to make, too.
What kind of big announcement?
You'll find out when you get there. It's a surprise. And when you come, bring a nice gift box for Michelle and her mood will improve. Something expensive looking. You know how she likes fancy things. Maybe some delicious sweets. That'll smooth over any issues between you sisters-in-law.
Kevin, this isn't about gift boxes or sweets. You don't understand what the fundamental problem is?
The fundamental problem is you being antisocial. Well, I have to go to a business dinner as a company president. Being a president means lots of networking dinners. It's exhausting.
You are thinking about the company properly, right? Dad worked so hard to build that business.
Of course. I'm now the master of my own domain. I'm making it better than Dad ever did.
Don't cause trouble for the employees who have been working since Dad's time.
I'm working hard as a young manager, different from Dad, so don't worry. I have fresh ideas and new energy. Trust me, the company is in good hands. Anyway, I'll contact you again about Dad's birthday party. Oh, Michelle is cooking, so you prepare the cake. A whole cake, big and fancy.
Wait, Kevin, we need to talk more about...
Sorry, my business dinner is starting. Talk to you later.
Sorry, I just noticed. What's up? I tried calling Kevin but couldn't reach him. I've been trying for the past hour, actually. Kevin is deliciously eating some duck right now. He's in heaven with all the fancy food. Today is Dad's birthday party, right? Weren't you supposed to cook at the family house to celebrate? That was the plan, but actually yesterday, clumsy me cut my finger with a knife. I was practicing making your father's favorite dish, and whoops, I can't cook, so we suddenly came to a Chinese restaurant. I see. Are you okay? How bad is the cut? It's nothing serious, so I'm fine. Just a little bandage, and I'm good as new. Are you at Kevin's family house by any chance? I just arrived, but no one was here, so I was calling. I've been standing outside for 20 minutes with this heavy cake. Do you have a key? I know where the spare key is hidden. Then use that key to go inside. Can you put the cake in the refrigerator? Huh? So I'm just supposed to wait here alone? Yeah, just wait there. We'll celebrate with cake when we get back. It's from a delicious fancy place, right? It's a cake I pre-ordered from the shop whose URL you sent me a week ago. See, you can do it when you try. I knew you had good taste when you put effort in. We'll eat Chinese food and then come back looking forward to that, so wait for us. About how long will that be? I don't know. We're having such a good time. Your father is telling stories about the old days. I have something I absolutely have to do, so I need to leave by 8 p.m., just letting you know in advance. Hey, when I got home, no one was there. The decorations aren't even set up. I said I could only stay until 8 p.m., and do you really need decorations? You never mentioned about decorations before. Of course we need decorations! It's a birthday party! And we're about to make our family's big announcement, and without decorations, it'll look too plain! What decorations were you expecting me to set up? And what's about the big announcement? Me and Kevin have decided to build a new house! Huh? A new house? When did you decide this? We've been planning it for months, and that's not the end of the big announcement. What? There's more? This time, we, as a couple, along with your father and mother, have decided to be tough for your own good. We've decided to cut ties with you. Huh? Cut ties? Are you serious about this? What does that even mean exactly? I'm completely serious. We had a long family meeting about it while you were waiting at the house. Sarah, you're living as unemployed because you have us as a safety net, right? You think you'll be helped when push comes to shove, so we've decided to cut ties with you and never help you again. Michelle, I've told you repeatedly that I'm not unemployed. Are you serious about building the house too? We have savings, and your parents said they'd help us too. It's going to be amazing! 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a big kitchen! Mom and Dad are helping you guys? They're preparing $400,000 in cash. Combined with our savings, we won't even need a loan. $400,000 in cash? Where would they get that kind of money? Your parents are successful people, Sarah, unlike some people. Of course, it's a joyous new beginning, so we'll have a housewarming party, but we're not inviting you even after the house is built. We're cutting ties, and it would be bad luck to have a poverty god come to our happy new house, right? Unemployed poor people shouldn't come. Got it? So this whole birthday party was just a setup to tell me this? Okay, I see. Take care. That's it. No begging, no apologies. Goodbye, unemployed person. From now on, absolutely no one will help you. Live properly on your own. Maybe this will finally motivate you to get a real job. Sarah, what the hell is going on? Call me back. This is urgent. What happened? What happened? We planned everything to build the house, signed the land contract, and paid the deposit, but suddenly they said the house can't be built. The contractor just called and cancelled everything. They're cancelling all contracts. We even paid a considerable deposit. You had gotten that far along. When I ask Kevin for the reason, he just tells me to ask you. Kevin didn't explain it himself? That's typical of him to avoid responsibility. He just keeps saying Sarah will know and Sarah can explain it better. What the hell happened? Did you do something spiteful because you weren't invited to the housewarming or because of the cutting ties thing? I didn't do anything spiteful. Simply, I suppose our parents can't provide the financial support anymore, can they? Huh? Can't provide support? What do you mean they can't provide support? It's completely impossible to provide $400,000 when they don't have money. They don't have money? But Kevin said they were rich. Your dad was a company president. It seems like they were planning to take out loans themselves. Loans? Even though he stepped down as company president, he's still a former president and a board member, right? Shouldn't he have money? Michelle, haven't you heard anything about the company? Haven't you ever asked Kevin about the business? What do you mean? Is there something wrong with the company business? Our father's company has been running at a loss and was in a hand-to-mouth operation when it was passed from my father to Kevin. Even under Kevin's management, the hand-to-mouth operation continues, and there are still loan repayments remaining. At one point, they were on the verge of bankruptcy, but I lent them money to barely stay afloat. You actually lent them money? You mean they don't have any money? Then the talk about supporting the new house. Probably just showing off. I guess the plan was to borrow $400,000 from multiple sources and use the monthly allowance I was sending to repay the $400,000. Wait, allowance? From you, Sarah? I was sending $2,000 every month to my parents. Huh? $2,000 every single month? Weren't your parents the ones sending you an allowance? No, Michelle, it was the other way around. I'm not really involved in what you could call the family business, so I was sending an allowance as my contribution. Kevin said he would take care of our parents, so it was also my way of thanking him for that. Take care of them? What do you mean, take care of them? If they need care, he said he'd handle it himself. I didn't hear about that. Kevin never told me he was supposed to take care of your parents. It's tough to rebuild a company that's running at a loss, and since I can't provide hands-on support or follow-up for family matters, I was sending $2,000 to the family home as a gesture to support Kevin. But since you cut ties with me, I decided to stop the allowance I was sending to support Kevin. Stop the allowance? You mean the $2,000 per month that was keeping them afloat? Why can an unemployed person like you send such a large amount? Well, I'm not unemployed. I'm a remote worker who works from home. I do e-commerce shop launch consulting and run my own shops, making quite good money. What's that? E-commerce? Like online shopping? I work in online retail. I help businesses set up their online stores, and I manage several of my own. So you are actually making money? Yes, my annual sales exceeds $10 million. That's impossible! $10 million? You're lying! There's no way! You're the one who declared we cut ties, and I think that's fine. So let's continue with the separation. Wait, Sarah! I didn't know about various things. How was I supposed to know you were secretly rich? Sarah, please pick up. I'm sorry for saying whatever I wanted about you being unemployed and poor. I really, truly didn't know the real situation. I understand who doesn't have money now, so please help me. I don't think there's anything I can help you with. There's plenty! Your annual sales are $10 million, right? That's more money than I can even imagine. I'll give up on the house now. That's fine. I don't need a fancy house anymore. But your parents, who were receiving $2,000 allowance from you until now, are now demanding that we send them the same amount. If you don't want to, why don't you just say no? You're adults. You can make your own decisions. It's not that simple. Living together is also part of the conditions. Living together? Apparently, the new house talk was originally based on the premise of living together. I had no idea. Kevin never told me we'd have to live with his parents. Kevin has a tendency to deliberately hide inconvenient things. He's been doing that since we were kids. When I looked into it, our current rental apartment is set to be cancelled next month, and we're supposed to live together at your family's house. He already gave notice to our landlord without telling me. He started saying the company's losses are growing and rent is wasteful. What kind of comeback was he aiming for by building a house in that situation? Even as my brother, he's embarrassingly short-sighted. At this rate, not only will we be living together, but we'll be charged $2,000 monthly. Plus, we'll have to bear all the household chores and living expenses. Your mother already gave me a list of chores I'm expected to do. Cooking, cleaning, laundry, grocery shopping, everything. So you're asking me to send $2,000 like before? Please, you have money, don't you? It should be just pocket change for someone who makes $10 million. Michelle, it's my money that I worked for. I don't think I have any obligation to send money to people who cut ties with me. Besides, the allowance was purely my goodwill, so I think it's fine for me to stop it whenever I don't feel like sending it. That can't be. I had no idea that someone I thought was an unemployed poor person was actually earning money. I apologized. I said I was sorry. I explained to you many times that I was working. Kevin knew the situation, but didn't say anything. His intention to take only the good parts is obvious, so I'm planning to continue with cutting ties. Sarah, please, I'm begging you. I'll do anything. I'll be nice to you from now on. So can we just talk about this for now? I'm right at your apartment building now. I have a gift, too. I brought delicious cake. Did I tell you about my new apartment? Huh? New apartment? What do you mean? Since I now have an extra $2,000 monthly, I added it to my previous rent and moved to a luxury high-rise. You know, when there are people like a certain someone who slip through security doors with delivery people, it's scary for a woman living alone. I moved to a higher floor, more expensive apartment with proper concierge service and excellent security. You moved to a luxury high-rise? That can't be true. How much is the rent there? We're about to be forced to move to a 40-year-old single-story house. The bathroom doesn't even have proper ventilation. I haven't told anyone my address and don't plan to, so please leave. Wait, please! I'm standing here with cake! Let me talk to you. I'm in financial trouble. Tell me your address. At least eat the cake I brought as a gift, please. Sarah, please. I know you're reading these messages. What conversation am I supposed to have with someone who has continuously ignored my words and refused to listen to even my requests? You called me unemployed, lazy, and a burden for months. You demanded I cook for you when I was working. But I didn't know. How could I have known? Kevin lied to me about everything. Please, I'm desperate here. I have nowhere else to turn. Sarah, please respond. I'll wait here all night if I have to. You're the one who declared we cut ties, Michelle, so let's please continue with that separation.